Hello everyone, welcome to Beginners CS Academy. This is the first video we are posting. Maybe in this video we can cover how can we download and install Python for Windows and can do a sample Hello World program. Okay, I have started my browser. Now I will go to a new window. I can search download Python. So this is python.org. This is the official website of Python. We can click the see here it is dealing about Python and its development cycle, and the next tab is all about downloads. It is the one which we needed. So we can, since we are trying to install for Windows, I would choose Windows. Maybe I can pick here from straight away. I will show you what are the versions available. It will be listing which are the recent releases. The last release was on December 3rd, 2024. At that time, Python 3.12.8 was released. Also, new and latest Python 3.13.1 was also released. Let's pick a 64-bit version. See, this it is clearly stated that it cannot be used for Windows 7 or earlier. So most of these latest softwares are not supporting Windows 7 or earlier. So it's preferably you can switch to Windows 10 or 11. So it's downloaded. I can go to my Explorer. I can double click there so that it will invoke Python installation. Here you can see used admin privilege while installing this py.exe. If your user have not sufficient permission to install Python, you may have to tick this. Or else you can tick it's not a problem. So the next one is if you need to add into path, you can click this. If you are added into path, we can easily invoke Python. It will be fetching from path. We don't need to go to the path and invoke Python. Instead, we can directly invoke from any verb in the command prompt. So I choose custom installation. As you can see, by default documentation piptcl Python test suite, everything is selected. So for me, for all user is not required. I just going ahead with these options, clicking next. So if you want pre-compiled standard libraries, you can take. If you want downloading symbols, you can take. So whatever you want, you can take. Here also there is an option to add Python into environmental variable, also for create shortcut for installed applications. So whatever you want, you can click. Is preferable. It's according to you, so which option he wants. So by default, some path will be populated here. If you want, you can pick that. Otherwise, you can choose your own path. I'm going to pick my own path. I'm going to install in this directory. So I'm pasting that, then pressing install. It's installing. You can see Python 3.13.1 standard library, 64-bit simple test suites, everything is populating now. As you can see, the installation directory is also populating with the installed files. Now the setup was successful. New Python is installed, and you could see some of the online tutorial and documentation links. Also, what's new, because Python is releasing every minute while. So if you want, you can check what's new in current version of Python. After installation, I'm going to close this. So now my Python is installed. So I need to verify whether my Python is installed. So that I'm going to command prompt. So first of all, I'm checking when there's a Windows command. So I can check where is Python. So Python is available in C directory, beginners CS Python, python.exe. So this is only a reference. The first one is the actual installed directory. I can check its version as python __ version. Sorry, python -- version. Yeah, it's showing correctly. So my Python is installed and it's showing its version correctly. Maybe we can check whether see it's Python. I just typed python -- version, so it's fetched Python version correctly. So Python actually is getting from paths. We can verify using environmental variables. As you can see, these both paths are actually present here in environmental variable. That's why we are able to invoke Python directly rather than a fully qualified path. So I actually mean absolute path. So absolute path is not required when we are adding into environmental variable. So it made our invocation really easy. Now we are going to do a sample. Hello world program. Okay, I just need to create a py file. Let's open this. So this is a comment. When we type the hash in front of any lines, it will be treated as a comment only. So I will just print hello beginner. I will save as a py file. Py is the extension of Python file. So I can write hello as a name, then py as an extension. I put it inside. See, you have to put in this way, otherwise it won't be treated as a py file. Otherwise you can pick no py extension is showing here. So I would suggest you should save in this way. So hello.py is saved. Now we can try to run that. For that we have already Python available in our path, then go to this directory absolute path of hello.py. Just press enter. See this execution, it's executed and output is produced here. Hello beginner. So we have dealt with how to download a Python version, then how to install that, and how to execute a sample hello world program. So thank you everybody.